Have a very Merry Crunchmas.
Welcome to Something Crunchy, the Valley's #1 comedy entertainment podcast.
Welcome to Something Crunchy. I'm Philip Blake. With me, as always, Blair and Cheddar Dressel. It's our 6th annual Merry Crunchmas Spectacular. Second Crunchmas this season.
Yeah.
All fun and games. Don't forget, if you're first to like, subscribe, and comment the correct amount of movie quotes used in this episode, you get a custom Crunch box sent your way. Last year, the Crunchtastic R&D department wanted to have us do a deep dive into a Christmas movie the way we do in Crunchtober for horror.
Yeah.
But no one Christmas movie was that interesting, so we guessed that the fun fact was about Home Alone or Christmas Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
This year, we're starting with the same thing, but we're doing up a Good Santa or Bad Santa thing. You tell me if the trivia applies to Bad Santa, the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, or both.
Okay, I got it.
See how you do here. Bill Murray was the first choice for the lead role.
Bad Santa.
The Santa Claus.
Well, it's both.
Ah,
Even though Willie in Bad Santa was written for James Gandolfini, Bill Murray was in the final negotiations for the role before it eventually went to Billy Bob Thornton. Bill Murray was also reportedly the top candidate for the Santa Claus as well, but after starring in Scrooge not long before, he had no interest in pursuing another holiday-themed project. All right.
Ooh, great start.
Split it there. Which child actor was wearing dentures while filming after getting his teeth knocked out at a baseball game? The kid who played Thurman Merman from Bad Santa, or Charlie from the Santa Claus?
Charlie.
I don't know. Thurman. I'm going to go Thurman.
It is Charlie.
Chuck.
The actor's name is Lloyd, and he was at a baseball game with his family, and a foul ball hit him in the face. He had to wear dentures the whole time while filming.
Ouch.
Lloyd, huh?
Blair's got an early lead.
I'll see him as Lloyd. But he was sweet.
You look like a Helen.
That's all I was thinking.
Which movie had a script rejected by the studio for being too dark?
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa.
Incorrect.
Whoa.
The Santa Claus, the original script, was much darker, where Santa was actually shot and killed after being mistaken for a robber instead of falling off the roof.
Gosh. Shot?
Yeah, they had to redo it a couple times.
Ooh.
Guns in a kid's movie?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that happens.
It happens. It was the 90s.
You'll shoot your eye out.
It was a wild
Gun.
time.
Y'all.
Shot him himself in the face.
They're like, yeah, just have him fall off the roof.
Roof it a different
Roof
way.
it.
Which cast includes 3 Oscar winners?
Bad Santa.
Just got you there. Billy Bob Thornton, Octavia Spencer, and Cloris Leachman, all in Bad Santa. Then they add Kathy Bates for the Squeakquel.
So good.
Whoa.
I didn't know it was first to answer, bro.
It's
Yeah, man.
always
It's always first to answer.
Name is your
Tyler.
buzzer?
No.
No.
It's either you can't agree or you can, and it's like first up. Could you be a little bit more aggressive for the season?
I need more liquid beverage.
Could you chug it?
Yes.
Like jump on here?
Yep. I'm back.
There he is. Which film was attacked brutally by the Christian right?
Santa Claus.
Bad Santa.
It's both. Bad Santa is pretty obvious, and Billy Bob frequently said, as far as I know, Santa Claus is not in the Bible. I think you guys are talking about Jesus. And in the Santa Claus, old DVD releases of the film include a line that was later removed where Tim Allen was making a joke about calling 1-800-SPANK-ME. The filmmakers did not realize that was a real number for a real sex line. Disney received tons of complaints about children actually calling the number, and they had to cut the line from the movie moving forward.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoops.
What's count over here?
Getting spanky.
2-0.
3-1.
I don't think that's it, but
Are you?
I think you're
Doubting?
winning.
What are you saying? I should have put one more there?
Well, are you giving points to you for both? Because you're
There
wrong.
was one time that I did do both, and then one time I didn't do anything when we both got them.
You follow that?
Yeah. Yeah. She's lost.
She's lost.
Where are we?
I can't. I don't know where I am.
Y'all, I don't know why you ever trust me to do this. I get into really the first 2 questions.
And then you forget. That's why I bug you
By
about
the
it.
third, it's like, I don't even know.
This one's for 3.
Who is actually drunk on set while filming? Billy Bob Thornton or Tim Allen?
Tim Allen.
Billy Bob.
Both.
It was both.
Said both.
Billy Bob admitted he was shit-faced while filming a few scenes in Bad Santa, and Tim Allen went to rehab for excessive drinking and a Dewey not long after the Santa Claus came out. Maybe had a little bit of that Santa schneef, too.
Well, yeah.
A little dancer dust.
Extra
Maybe a little
snow.
Prancer powder.
Snow fell heavy around it.
North
Yeah.
Pole powder.
North Pole powder.
Okay, so what happens there on the count meter?
Feels like Tyler won this one.
What?
I don't know.
That one was for 3.
We'll call it tied.
Good game player.
I'm going to let it be.
All right, moving on. Let's stay with holiday movies, but try out a new segment called Trading Places and discuss switching the actors of iconic Christmas movie characters to see if it works.
Very fitting.
All right.
Jim Carrey was apparently supposed to play Elf, so that's what started this. And it'd be interesting to think about what if he took that role and Will Ferrell played the Grinch. Would it work if they traded places?
I feel like this is a very interesting debate. I do think that Will Ferrell could play the Grinch, but I don't know if Jim Carrey could play a better elf
You're crazy.
than Will Ferrell.
I agree with her.
What's wrong with you?
He does. Well, Jim Carrey doesn't have the childlike wonderment that Will Ferrell does.
Yes, he does.
See,
No.
like that's exactly what I'm saying.
He could overact like a child, but he's not gonna be the subtle, you believe it, child.
Well, the Grinch, that was some classic Jim Carrey overacting.
It was
Yeah.
perfect.
Would Will Ferrell's Grinch have... Can you
I-
imagine how giant he'd look in that costume?
Be hilarious.
It'd be funny. I don't think he would do it better than Jim. I just think that he would be able to pull off the Grinch. He's animated enough to be able to do
I
it.
think you could switch them out and it would work either way.
For
And-
sure.
And both would still be successful.
I'm imagining a particular scene in Elf when Will Ferrell is getting this finger prick for the DNA test with Jon Favreau, and he's like exactly what you said, his childlike innocence that Will Ferrell does and that whole thing. I don't know if Jim Carrey would do it the same. I'd be
Jim
interested to
Carrey
see it.
has that in him. You're thinking Jim Carrey and you're thinking me, myself, and Irene Jim Carrey. And that's what's in your head.
No, I'm thinking Man on the Moon, Jim Carrey.
Oh, Kaufman Carey.
You know, even if he like embodies a child in his mind, it's not going to come out right. That's the way I feel.
No, it
And-
would end up coming out as Yes Man.
Ooh.
I don't know. That's interesting. What about swapping Billy Bob Thornton and Chevy Chase in Bad Santa and Christmas Vacation? Could it be done?
Oh my gosh, thinking about that.
Chevy's not going to get it done in Bad Santa.
No?
No.
Oh,
I think he
sure he could.
No.
I think he could.
He wouldn't be near as like messy as Billy Bob. He was just so perfect.
Chevy
for
in
that.
his prime, maybe. You talking like 30-year-old Chevy?
He
You
could do
talking
it.
65-year-old Chevy?
Ooh. I think 65-year-old Chevy would be a great Bad Santa.
I think he'd be better as older. I think he'd be able to pull it off as like a grumpy, drunk, old like.
I bet the movie would be an hour long because the staff couldn't work for him for get that last 30 minutes out.
Billy Bob Thornton as Griswold. Whoa.
Can be done.
That could be amazing, actually.
It could be, but I feel like he's so sleazy. Like he can't be the
can't pull
family
off
man.
The family man, right? Chevy does that better. He does.
But Chevy's still staring at the hot girls and the Ferraris
Yeah,
driving past.
but
Like,
exactly.
he's always hitting on other chicks, but you believe that he's never gonna get it.
You still
Like
believe he's someone's dad.
I feel like if Billy Bob tried to hit on those girls, they'd just be like, "All right," and then he would just bang them right there, and that's
No
it.
You're not
way.
looking at him as someone's dad.
Yeah,
You're
Billy.
not.
No, Billy Bob doesn't.
You're
have
saying Billy
conscience.
Bob could hook up with Mary behind the counter?
Oh, 100% he'd be banging Mary.
Wow.
He wouldn't even be asking questions on the other
Yeah, he
Can't
would,
see the line, can you, Billy Bob?
he wouldn't find himself in that situation. Is what I'm saying.
I see.
He knows better than to get married and have kids. Nah.
That's my name.
No shit. This is going to get a little weird, but hear me out. Jingle All the Way, The Family Man. Nick Cage trades places with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay.
Now this one's got the most potential.
He likes it.
This has potential.
Nick Cage,
He can face off
he could
with
turbo.
anyone.
He could Turbo Man.
He can take
He
anybody's
wishes
face
he
off.
could Turbo Man. He
Jamie, listen to me.
Kind of Keanu too.
It did have a little flavor.
Like a
Yeah.
Just
Touch
a,
it.
It's hard to do him off the dribble like that.
yeah, it's tough.
It's tough. Tough to
God.
cage out like that.
I do not see Arnold being as much. It was already in Jingle All the Way, seeing him as like the family man, like Jamie.
Jenny.
Talking about cookies is like already weird.
That whole movie is just him running for an hour and a half. Like
He is running through the mall. He's running outside, running through Santa's.
he just runs.
He's just running.
He's Running Man wintertime.
You could do a funny mashup with Tom Cruise running through all of his Mission Impossible movies, and then Arnold running through
Just
Jingle All the Way.
All the balls and like.
He's in good shape though.
Yeah.
Guy didn't even sweat. All right, so you were into that.
How about, what do you think about Scrooged and Jack Frost? So we
Bill
got-
Murray and Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Those are two versatile guys.
Bill
Those,
Murray could absolutely be Jack Frost.
Bill Murray's been everything under the sun, from the cat to why not Snowman.
The clever snowman? Like, of course.
And what can't Keaton do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Keaton could do everything.
He
Just
did everything.
Captain. It's just Captain. What about Ryan Reynolds trading places with TJ Miller in Office Christmas Party and Just Friends?
Oh,
Yeah, he
have
could
done
be
all
like
of that.
definitely a record producer, like just kind of the fast talking. Everybody likes him because of his personality, and yeah, that would work.
Like
Imagine
TJ
every
could make
scene,
that work.
even the beginning scene when he even has
Yeah.
like, the suit on and singing. I could see TJ doing that.
Uh-huh.
Every scene that Ryan does, imagine it being TJ, and you could actually see
It
it.
was just a good excuse to bring up Deej.
I'm glad you did.
TJ Christmas Party. How about a twofer? Swapping both Vince Vaughn's holiday movies, Four Christmases and Fred Claus, for Tim Allen's The Santa Claus Trilogy and Christmas with the Cranks. What you got? It can be done.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's gonna get muddy, but it could happen.
I could see Vince Vaughn as the Santa Claus.
Yeah,
And Christmas with the Cranks, he doesn't want to do Christmas. He wants to go to the tropical island.
He does that in Four Christmases.
yeah. So he does.
Him and Reese are like
They're supposed
on
to
their
go to a
way
tropical
out.
island, and they got
That was
So you're
their
saying if
plan.
you take Four Christmases and couples retreat and put them together, put a Santa hat on it,
Uh-huh.
it's Christmas with the Cranks?
That's exactly what it is.
Merry Christmas.
I'm following you. That checks out. Was Elijah Wood in a Christmas movie? Because he would have been better in Home Alone than Macaulay Culkin. I said it.
Blake, what did you
Whoa.
just say?
what?
Tito's is kicking in.
Yeah, seriously, you
Tyler?
got vodka mouth.
Do you feel
Wash
the
that
same?
out. No, fuck no.
Okay.
Fuller, easy on the Pepsi.
He was great.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, but like Macaulay was
No,
He
Elijah was
Kevin.
one of the best child actors of all time. But I don't think he could have done that movie any different or better than Macaulay, because that kid was just so adorable, and you're pulling for him. Like, I kind of on the side wish Eliza got clipped.
well. It's
You
like in
know?
The Good Son. Like stay in that lane.
Exactly.
That was your lane.
Yeah.
Which was intense.
Which
North?
was Macaulay and Elijah.
Well, North.
Was Macaulay and Elijah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He would have been better.
No.
better,
Better.
Blake.
No.
Better.
You're crazy.
Shit, the kid from Liar Liar would have been better than
Now, who's drunk?
Whoa.
Whoa.
baseball stuff.
Baseball
Baseball
stuff.
stuff.
That was a very slappable child.
No, Blake.
Come on.
He was
He-
I hate to be a
Cute.
dick around Christmas like that.
Jingle all the way. Don't.
But-
Oh, which
This
kid
the
was
whole
more
thing is
annoying,
cut
Liar
out.
Liar or
I can't
Jingle All
even
the
say
Way? Jingle All the Way kid was definitely slappy, but nowhere near slappable as Liar Liar kid.
No, disagree.
What about Best of the Best kid? Best of the Best 2.
I mean,
Would you roundhouse him?
I would, but same way I would like a Rourke. Like he was like a Rourke level
Oh, I
slappability.
just loved Roar.
Player
Jurassic Rourke?
Jurassic Rourke. That's funny because it's a River Wild reference with a Jurassic Park twist.
I was all over
gonna
River
count it.
Roar. In the 90s, oh my God. He was so adventurous.
Classic Rourke.
Dinosaurs, the rivers. It was just like a lot going on.
There was a lot going on. Well, I had my magic mind today. feeling sharp, want to talk about that calm energy. If you drink too much coffee, get into those energy drinks. If you've ever taken Adderall, you get that jittery energy, that very artificial, restless energy. It's either a ton of sugar or a ton of caffeine. Neither are good for you, and that's why you crash afterwards. With Magic Mind, you get that energized, focused feeling, but because there's no caffeine and only clean ingredients, there's no crash after you take it. We drink them all the time and now have partnered with Magic Mind. This means you get a discount up to 48% off, in fact. Just go to magicmind.com/crunch20. That's almost half off your order for these mental performance shots that have nootropics like lion's mane mushroom, cordyceps mushrooms, matcha, and ashwagandha. Find your flow state, improve your memory, and don't miss out on trying Magic Mind for less at magicmind.com/crunch20. We always have to filth it up a little bit for Crunchmas, and the Crunchtastic R&D department had some fun with it this year. This segment is called, I Stuck My Christmas Present Up My Ass.
Everybody's favorite.
Pretty self-explanatory, but we will be exploring the strangest presents that ER nurses have seen shoved up the old Christmas cavity, and we'll be doing it in the style of Family Feud.
All right.
We have collected answers from a variety of websites, ranking them by strangest and most Christmassy. Tyler, we'll start with you. The category is strangest Christmas presents stuck up the human anus.
I'm going to go with candy.
Candy. Show me candy. That will work.
Yeah.
We have
right.
candy canes.
Candy cane?
Candy canes. I have an X-ray to prove it. That's a nice one to start with.
All right.
That will work. How does Family Feud work? Do you stay or does she go?
Normally it's me until I get maybe like a strike.
Until you
then
get a strike?
She can steal if she knows that one, or like starts over with the new points.
We'll say top 5 answers on the board. We'll put that at a 4.
I'll keep over here 3 or 4.
All right. Blair, you're up.
Okay.
The category is still strangest Christmas present stuck up the human anus.
I'm going to say Christmas lights.
Show me Christmas lights. Sorry, Blair. Do not have
What?
Christmas lights on here.
Kind of seeing as like an anal bead situation. Pulling bloop, bloop, bloop.
I mean, I'm into
But
it.
that's very uncomfortable.
With the Christmas vacation sound, like from the beginning, the intro. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Sorry, Blair. That was a nice guess. I was liking the anal bead vibe you were going for there.
Okay.
Very Christmassy. Tyler, back to you.
How about a cell phone?
Show me cell phone. That's gonna work.
Come
Cell
on.
phone is on there. He is crushing it. That's 5. So you've gotten 4 and 5. Let's keep going. Blair, you're up. 1, 2, and 3 still up for grabs. Those are the big ones.
Okay. I'm gonna say some sort of like Santa Claus figurines or
Santa Claus figurine.
snowman. Maybe I'm just thinking like I don't know. I keep going back.
Zoom
back
out
to the herdsman.
Zoom out a little bit. Give me
Okay.
something a little bit more general.
Okay. Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Nice.
I wanted to give you a surprise, but I keistered it.
Bend over. You're gonna love this.
I can't get it out.
Tyler, it's a special surprise for this year.
Well, again, I like the effort. We surveyed all the websites.
What?
I don't have jewelry on here. That was
Aw.
even more rare than Christmas lights, but your spirit's still into it, and
Missed
no one can take that
opportunities.
away from you.
Yeah. that's
Tyler.
a bummer.
What you got, bro?
How about bowling pins?
Bowling pins.
Whoa.
Give me something a little more. Generalize it a little bit.
How about like something in the shape of a bottle?
Show me bottles. There it is.
Come on!
Glass bottle. That's your 3
bottle.
spot right there. Nicely
Oh
done.
my god.
Three for
Glass
so
bottle.
far.
See, that's your eggnog, your champagne. That's very Christmassy.
Man, that's brilliant.
Blair. Now,
You speak
Okay.
from experience, dude.
All right.
Blair, it's Christmas morning. You wake up, you find that perfect Christmas item, and you're going to shove it up your ass. What is it?
Been there. Still there. I'm gonna say like a candle.
Candle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How do you feel about that?
Maybe the Hanukkah side of things would have a candle on their list.
Not on this list.
More of
Blair.
a menorah. Like, don't you just like smell the gingerbread candle? The
That sounds
vanilla
nice.
cookie
That
candle,
does sound
like
nice.
straight in your ass.
He's straight in the ass. No, Blair.
That
No.
wax.
You guys are
burning
missing
those
just like
cheeks.
some obvious
You
low-hanging
guys,
fruit.
I'm 3 for 3.
You're killing it.
What do you mean?
You can't lose.
You guys.
You guy. Hey, don't lump me in with old Ringer over here. I'm a heater.
Oh, for the game.
I feel like I'm killing it. My answers, I feel like you're like Bible.
I'm
They're all
killing.
like, there's people going out there like, you know, those Christmas lights fucking look
People are shoving the wrong things up their ass.
Yeah. Tell me you're not going to try it.
I got an idea. How about tiny cars?
Show me toy cars. Toys are going to work in general. We have Barbies,
Toys.
Buzz Lightyear, toy cars, Battleship game pieces, Monopoly game pieces,
I
a
didn't-
plastic
you got toys?
sword. Toys. That's going to
Toys.
be your number one right there.
Damn.
So you've cut them all out. Blair, you've lost the game, Blair.
Well, now I'm kind of
I don't know what
upset
to
that I
tell you,
said
Blair.
Consolation
You've lost the
round.
game.
figurines. Like,
He got candy canes, cell phone, toys. He even got a glass bottle, Blair. Come on.
jewelry?
Jewelry?
Some kind of necklace? Like,
Don't know.
Blair got a nice little ring
Dildo.
pop stuck up there. Oh,
These
Blair. I mean, you could toys or toy accessories because batteries. That's a big one. You saw a lot of battery
A
X-rays.
lot of batteries
Yeah.
up
I
there.
just wasn't visualizing
lot of batteries.
any of that. So
I would have even accepted sex toys because once there was a vibrator that got lodged in with the tongs that were attempting to take it out.
Ooh.
The
They-
tongs got like.
Tong-
Yeah,
toys?
she had to go in with a vibrator and tongs stuck.
Was it on? Was
Ah.
the vibe on?
Good question. I don't know.
Man, that's uncomfortable.
That is uncomfortable.
Whoa.
One guy also
changed
tried
everything.
shoving a live eel up there once to help with his constipation, apparently,
Just to eat them out.
just to eel him out.
Get electric in the colon and shake things up a little bit.
That's fun.
That's good. There's still one more left, right? That was 4.
Yeah, I gave you up the last one.
Oh.
Kicked the shit out of her.
All right.
It was a
Capital T on
Pretty
that.
Fun.
crazy. Capital.
capital T. No, we had
He
to
wins.
Tyler's all winner, chicken dinner over here.
get skunked. In the beginning of the year, we threw out some bold predictions for 2024. We did see a couple of those come true, and they were far from the ones I was expecting. Blair got the first one, successfully predicting that Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox would break up in 2024. That just happened, so you barely made it, but nice call. That was one of the better ones.
Nice, Blair.
Believe it.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Bold prediction. I called that the Dodgers would win the World Series 10 months before it happened. Tyler, you agreed. Not bad. For sports, Blair's crystal ball just told her
All Dallas.
Dallas. That's all she said about
All
it.
it was.
And only the Rangers had pulled it off at that point after saying that. The Dallas Mavericks would compete in the finals 6 months later, and so would the Dallas Stars. In fact, 3 of the 4 Dallas teams were in contention. That's a successful prediction.
Okay.
I predicted Oppenheimer would win Best Picture, which wasn't a shocker, but I did say Emma Stone would win an Oscar for Poor Things after only seeing the trailer, and she did.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Nice.
We collectively predicted that the crypto winter would end and the bull run would start. It did. We also said we would see some stupid shit. We did. 2024 was the year of the Haktua girl, and she did everyone dirty with the old rug pull. Got a rug pull on that thing. You know what I'm saying? That was, I mean, if you're going to put all your chips in on Haktua coin, like,
You got to
come
know
on.
that's coming.
If you, yeah.
Do a little bit more help.
If you lost your bankroll because you bet it all on Hawk coin.
you can't be upset with her about it.
Come on. Like, she literally got famous for a meme about spitting on a wiener.
That was a decision you made.
Yeah.
Come on. We said AI was going to explode, so did everyone else, but we were a little early to the party on all of the AI and VR sex. But fingers crossed for 2025.
There's good things on the way.
The best prediction, by far, was Tyler's on a new sexual trend he called recycling. It didn't come to fruition, pun not intended, but that was the grossest, funniest prediction, hands down. I laughed so hard playing that back a year later.
Recycling.
Oh, it was awesome. Stay for the bloops after the outro, and we'll play you the recycling clip from that episode. We'll have to throw some out for 2025. That was a hoot and a holler. Isn't that a fine how do you do? Can't believe this is the 6th annual Merry Crunchmas Spectacular. Damn, guys. If you're not following us on TikTok at Something Crunchy, what's the matter with you? Get involved and find us on Facebook as well. Definitely the highest graded memes in the city. See those red hairs?
I see those.
Don't forget to check out somethingcrunchy.com where you'll find every episode, our links to social media, and the Almighty Crunch Store where you'll find all kinds of crunchy gear showing that you are a proud citizen of Crunch Nation.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. All episodes can be found at somethingcrunchy.com and on all podcast platforms. Thank you for listening.
Eating ass is old. Everybody's kind of over that. Like, that was fun. It's on its way out. So I think it's all about recycling now. Where
I don't like where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I do not like where you're going with this.
2 girls, 1 cup for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I've heard this.
What are you
before.
recycling over here?
I'm talking
Exactly what you think.
we got to go next level, like eating the
We
bud.
are fresh out of a pandemic, and you want to like load
Spread
swap.
those fluids.
Yeah,
all over.
I don't think eating ass is enough for these folks. I think we got to go full swap on all sauce.
People are also heavy in recycling.
Sauce swapping.
Sauce swap, recycle.
It's called swabbing, where you just like dip a finger in and then like
and then cheek it
and
like
then
a
just
DNA
cheek it.
test.
Yeah, like it's an ancestry.com.
You're like, yeah, I like it. Here we go.
That's got low acidity.
That's how you check the oil, is by swabbing.
I would so much rather Demolition Man than a
Then
sauce swap.
recycle.
Yes, recycle. That is the worst sexual trend name ever, by the way. You're like, hold on, I got it. Recycling.
Recycle.
Well, the fluids are going somewhere, so you're just saying like,
That's rough.
hydrate with your together fluids.
Keep it together.
Better for the earth.
Better for
It
the
is
environment.
very sustainable.
It is.
Why produce a fresh load when you can keep playing with the last one? What good is it on your sheets when
But it could be in your bowel.
you could be swapping it?
Yeah, when you can use it for lube in 20 minutes.
Ugh. Watch that be the one prediction that hits.
You know what?
All the things like
New
no.
headline: recycling
No,
sexually is what the people are doing.
New trend in high school. In the high school.
recycling.
Recycle safely, my friends.
Going to a recycling party, Mom. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh,
Kids
What
are
a
so
good
green.
one. This generation's great.
Recycle some for me, son.